5 as soon as I got onto this live. That just goes to show, collective, that y'all are heavily protected. All right, y'all are heavily protected. Y'all got ancestors on the other end that is watching over you. All right, so let's get into it. Hey y'all. It's your girl K Brother Oracle. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? All right, keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one. Hopefully it sticks. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. When it comes to this energy, y'all got people or a specific person, right, that is definitely behaving in a way in which gives off that they are a sore loser. But the crazy part about it is, when it comes to this energy, collective, you don't even know that you are in a damn competition with whoever this person is. Like, this person, or it could just be people in general that compete with you in a certain type of way that in their heart will make them feel good as far as what they have before you, right? And it's so crazy at the fact that I feel like you also have people around you who may have better things than you. Maybe, well, ooh, is that a bluebird? The color is so pretty. It's like violet. Somebody's name could be Violet. Oh my God, that bird is so pretty. I'm sorry, y'all. That just sidetracked me, okay? Y'all remember that old like lullaby? I think it went bluebird, bluebird, from out of my window, bluebird, bluebird, something like that. I remember it from when I was young. I forgot who used to sing that to me. But collective, listen, birds are signs of messengers, okay? So I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, all right? So when it comes to breaking down sore loser, right? It says a sore loser is a person who becomes upset, angry, and displays poor sportsmanship when they lose a game, contest, or competition. They might blame others for their loss, complain, or fail to accept defeat gracefully. Sore losers often exhibit immature behavior and lack the ability to be gracious in losing, right? It says a sore loser reacts negatively. Do y'all follow Snoop Dogg? You know that one dude, he was what word was he trying to say? I forgot what word he was trying to say, but he could not get it right. Anywho, negatively to losing, often experiencing anger, frustration, or disappointment. Okay, they tend to find fault with others, such as blaming referees, opponents, or even the rules of the game, rather than accepting responsibility for their own performance, right? It speaks a lot about accountability when it comes to these people, as to why they feel like in whichever way that they deemed wanting you to lose is in whatever position that they're in, that makes them feel like they're at a disadvantage to you, okay? It says, sore losers often display poor sportsmanship, which can include arguing, complaining, or refusing to acknowledge the winner. All right. So these are people, when you are in your fucking winning season, collective, when you are winning, this is the type of person that wants to bring chaos and conflict into your life. They fail to accept defeat with dignity and may struggle to congratulate the winner. Okay. So yeah, you got that new job, you got that new spot. You know what I'm saying? You got that new lover. These are never people that's going to acknowledge the fact like, dang, I know what you went through. I love you. I care about you. And I'm so happy to see that you are now in a better state of mind. Now that you are now in a better state of being. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes me think of my client that I had earlier today, because we were just chopping it up or whatever. And she was just like, I can't wait. This, you know what I'm saying? When people really want to see you do good, because they know the service and the care and the nurture in which they're getting. It's not, you know, when you really love to do something, it's not just the act of whatever it is that you are doing as a service to someone. It's the impacts in which you leave with people when you are in the midst of doing those things. That's how you win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can win and then you can snatch the trophy from whoever the referee is that's trying to get it from you. And yeah, you won, but you displayed a certain way of yourself to where even if you did win, it's like someone's character here totally disqualified the liking of the winner. Right? Whoever deems themselves to maybe have won in a situation. So, all right, so let's see, what's the situation? Shock here. Okay. You shocking a lot of people, collective, because listen, these people did not think that you was gonna win. That's the thing. What does it say? Sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, transformation. You have transformed yourself in so many ways, shapes, and forms that maybe you have not even recognized within yourself. Okay, you got people looking at you like, what? Drake? Drake Collective? What? Since when? Since when? When the fuck did Collective do this, that, and the third? What? Yeah. That's how you leaving people feeling. And it's sending something through someone's body. It's making them feel a certain type of way. It's making them tense up when they feel or hear these certain type of sudden changes that's going on in your life and the way in which you have transformed into such a beautiful person, collective. Okay? Seduction is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you can be somebody who naturally has this sense of sex appeal, or like you really stepped into who you are. You realize maybe you could have been around a lot of people who did not want you to really appreciate or show certain features or characteristics about yourself, right? So maybe you could have been in the shell for a long time. In the minute, it's like you the type of person to where like you good at something, and then you see how much somebody has this certain type of energy about themselves that want to prove themselves as far as them being the greatest. So like it's kind of like, I'll let you have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you already know how this type of because of how they pop their shit or however they come off, like, you know what I'm saying? You already know how they'll feel if you was to really get at them in a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I'll let you have that. Like, okay. But I feel like somebody got enough of that type of shit when it came to like just wanting to spare a motherfucker. So when it came to this shock here, I feel like it definitely could have been a situation, not for all of y'all, you know what I'm saying, but for whoever that resonate with. It definitely could have been a situation where somebody did not expect for someone to say certain things because somebody let it slide so long. You know what I'm saying? It's only so long I'm going to let you keep throwing these jabs at me. It's only so long I'm going to allow you to keep talking on somebody where you know you was motherfucking wrong, bitch. Okay? I'm sitting here watching you play like you some motherfucking victim, knowing you was dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of calling motherfuckers out when they bullshit. Okay? It says attraction, teasing, hooking up, and dates, third-party temptation. This person is used to, like, attention. So maybe this is somebody who thought as though, like, whatever it is that they do, however it is that they perceive themselves to be, is going to gain them the certain type of attention that they were looking for from said person, place, or thing, or situation. Right? Okay, so let's see. What else is the shock here? Okay. You really had a lot of people, collective, who really just felt like, what? I did not expect for collective to have transformed their lives and have done better for them. I did not think. It's like you really have changed. I feel like externally and internally. Okay. Ooh, and listen, when you made those changes, this is like having you're attracting the same type of energy that you're putting out, collective. A lot of people is gonna be like, what? Like, collective is married? What do you mean? What? To who? Okay, higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union, completion. Okay, twin flame. Oh my God. Collective. Some people did not want you to get married, okay? They did not want you to find love. They did not want you to find partnership, somebody that actually really complete you, understand you, love you, care about you, outside of what they already see other people doing for you. So love was the last thing that somebody else wanted you to do. Like, okay, yeah, I see that you get love from all these people that may not be connected to, but it's like the people that'll wish that you would just have a husband or a wife that will just treat you wrong, and like, damn. So that's why it's a surprise, because these people's intentions were not good from you from the motherfucking jump. Okay, it says yin yang, balance, union and duality, complement, polar opposites. You are nothing like what these people that are looking. How can I explain? How can I word this? Help me out, Big G. No, it's like based off of however this person's background is, their upbringing, the type of person that they probably used to be. Okay, because you guys are polar opposites. So you are a totally different person from what a lot of people are used to this person being attached to, whether it be a friend, a lover, somebody that you work with. You are totally different. You bring a totally different vibe out in someone as well, especially for someone to want to marry you. All right, this person could have always, you attract the energy that you are, right? So maybe this person, when it comes to the twin flame journey, it's a rough one, because ooh. I'm hearing twin, where have you been? Nobody loves you like you. Yeah, it's giving that. They could have been with people who could have been a little possessive over them. Okay? Because it's giving, what did she say? Nobody loves you like I love you. Whereas it's always somebody out in this world that's going to love you in the ways in which you need to. Maybe not in the ways in which you want to, because that transition, right? That transformation, that shock, when you get that type of realization, as far as like, okay, I know in my heart and heart the type of person that I want to be with, but damn, you are really showing me in real time, as far as the person that I'm engaging with, as far as the person that I need to be to obtain that certain type of person. Okay. Ooh, we collective. Okay, it might even be for the other end of the stick, right? Whoever the person is that the energy is towards. Some people can be like, why are you with this person? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You marrying this type of person? And then on their end, it's like, how did you get this type of person? It's giving that. And that's what I feel like makes it such a completion, because it's giving like opposites attract, right? With us getting that polar opposite energy. But in return, the things that are not of the same of you and vice versa is going to help teach you the ways in which people operate that you may not be used to seeing. But also, once you discover those certain type of ways with those certain type of people, it really tests whether you really care about them in order to operate in ways to keep them around, if it's beneficial to you and your growth, right? Because listen, time is ticking, baby. We're not going to be here forever. We don't even know we're going to be here in the next day, hour, week, what have you. So it's important to connect yourself with people where there's longevity, right? People that also want to see you win. When you do win, when you do actually find somebody worth marrying and being with, it's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad you really found somebody who cares about you, who handles you with care, who wants to be with you despite whatever it is that you've been through, and still choose to see the good in you, speak life into you, encourage you, instead of being like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna keep this one? How long for anything with this one? Clock. How long? Yeah. It says needing time, cycles, and takes time to heal, progressing. You know what I'm saying? There is a such thing as far as healing with someone is without hurting them. You know what I'm saying? If you acknowledge the fact that, hey, it's going to take some time for me to heal in some certain type of parts, we all have been hurt in some way, shape, or form that we probably still are healing from. But because you heal to a point to where even if the ball does not drop in the way in which you wanted to in order to win a certain situation or attain or accomplish something, does not mean that that's the end of it. Hey, Zion. Does not mean that that's the end of it. Sometimes, what's that expression I'm hearing? Sometimes, what is that expression? It's like something is God's redirection. Sometimes failure can just be God's redirection, something like that. Okay, it's power in the pivot is what I'm hearing. You never know, like by one move, you know, you may end up bumping into somebody that actually may be around for the long term, whether it be platonic or not. You never know. Clock is here. You never know when it's that time to connect with said person or said thing. Also, too, I feel like you could have cut the time with some people, okay? It's given like you can't heal in the same place in which you were hurt at. So with that, it creates distance. But I feel like in the midst of this distance, it created some type of progression for you, collective. And I feel like in the midst of you progressing with this sense of separation from whoever these people are, like, it really led you into somebody that really sees you as somebody worth like committing to, that wants a higher level of commitment. Like whether it be platonic or not, like people see you as far as somebody that they will want in their life for a long time. Okay, what is this shock energy? What is this shock energy? Death card. Ooh, people did not think that you was going to cut them off the way that you did, collective. It says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform, what's dead is dead, okay? It's like cool, you know what I'm saying? If this is like a friendly competition, I don't mind losing, all right, whatever. But the way in which you go about trying to rub in the win in my face is enough for me to not want to fuck with you at all. This is what that is. I want to see you win. But once I see that you're doing it with the intent to try and make me feel a certain type of way, bitch, you gotta go. You gotta go. Because now it's like you sense, I feel like that could have shocked you too. Like, damn, you know, I know how that made me feel. And what was that about? I see this butterfly. Y'all really are transforming or like transforming your life when it comes to the people that you want around you. You know what I'm saying? You ever talk to somebody about the wins that you got going on, and then like you can see in their face that they're not really happy for you, or the things that they say following that just shows that they don't support it. Why in the midst of me being happy, talking about whatever it is that I'm trying to do or accomplish, that you find the negative in it? As if I don't know, again, as we all know over here. Because, listen, with K-Rob, we all fam. Listen, L's is included. But the way in which we over here look at L's as lessons, not losses. Because when you feel as though you done put all this work in this and that, and you lost to somebody who maybe you feel like did not have to do half the work that you feel like you did to try and win, does not mean that your work or whatever it is that you did does not go unnoticed. Because when it comes to really being accepted into certain type of spaces, energies, people, places, things, it's an energy thing. It's given like it's not what you know, it's who you know. And who stays the hell around. Okay? So these people, they did not think that like... They thought that the wins that they had was going to cause it to be over for you. And that's not what happened here. Give me more on shock energy with this death card. Addiction. Codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. Whoever this person is, they want to prove a point so bad. Like they're mad at the fact that you still have a good energy, even if in their eyes they feel like you lost to them. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of motherfucker that'll still be upset because you want to celebrate their win. Like, who the hell does that? Why are you upset at the fact that you got somebody here that want to show up for you, love you? But it's like somebody here wants to project the way in which they want you to feel, as far as the way in which you make them feel when you win. Let's don't get it twisted. That sounded crazy. Let's don't get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted, collective. Oh my God. Because listen, mask and abundance. I'm telling you, when you get in blessed financially, or just the ways in which, the way you think, the energy that you put out, whatever it is that you're manifesting, your sense of gratitude. It says gratitude and bliss, blessings manifest positive mindset. You naturally look at the brighter side of things, and this is why you continue to get abundance of everything in life. Because even for the people that do take L's, you do show them by the ways in which you operate, collective, that it's okay. It's okay to dust yourself off and try the hell again. It's okay, because that's what's gonna happen. But at the end of the day, when it comes to that L, you get to, when you really want to grow, you evaluate the situation and being like, okay, in which ways could I have moved differently? Because it takes two to tango. In which ways could I have moved differently to make the situation pan out the way in which I intended it to? If it's in a negative way, yeah, motherfucker, somebody here is realizing that. In comparison to someone who is on the more positive side of things. Lord. These are people that feel like they have to wear a certain type of persona, costume, or way of being, or whatever, in order to have access into certain type of spaces, or with certain type of people. Okay, it's codependency, so it's like a latch-on type of energy. They show a sense of obsession towards the person, but it's so that it can come off as if it's like a love bombing type of energy. Like, I care about you, I love you, oh my goodness, and things like that. But it's to be able to have a certain access towards someone. People specifically that is out here getting to the bag. Be aware of people that, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of your winning season, want to be beneficial or like a liability. Because somebody here, like with addiction here, they're used to operating like this. It gives vulture type of energy, okay? Feeling as though it's like wolf in sheep's clothing when it comes to mask energy. In whichever way it benefits them, they will mold themselves or pick the certain type of mask that they need to wear in order for it to benefit them. Yep. With not enough. It says lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear, frustration. When you are in your winning season, collector, you really make somebody feel a certain type of way. But it's because you have this certain type of confidence about yourself, collective. Like, you're not trying to be enough for anybody else. Okay? When it comes to partying, what does it say? Time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. You're not trying to stress. I'm hearing that Dear Silas song when he was like, I ain't stressing today. Peace and love is on my mind. I ain't stressing today. I ain't stressing today. Come on. You can only handle what's going on in the moment. I feel like you have been through, listen, wins, losses, or lessons, I should say, to where you just know when disruption comes, when shocking things come that you did not see coming. Look at it as far as a root basis. Like, where is this stemming from? Where is this coming from? I feel like that's you showing your commitment, not even just on a 3D level, but on a 5D level to Big G. Like, showing your commitment to him as far as like accountability. Knowing that with partnership, listen, I ain't able to do half the things that I'm able to do down here if it wasn't for us working together. As far as you helping me be and do the things that I'm meant to be and do here. Right? So I feel like what somebody else is so like keyed in on you is not even, it doesn't even matter to you as much as it matters to whoever this person or these other people. They care a lot about what other people say. And then when you show up as your true authentic self, it ain't like you trying to be out here being like somebody else or acting this way or speaking like this or whatever. It makes them feel like your sense of natural being overpowers even the fucking person that they portray themselves to be. So at that point, hell yeah, they like, what the hell? Like, not only do you trump out my how insecure or how insecure that I feel towards myself, but however it is that I try and perceive myself to be, you overpower that person too. Oh. Lord. People want to humble you so bad. They want to make you feel like you done lost and this and that. Even in your times of like endings, okay? Even in your times of endings, you still find like this silver lining in things. And I don't know why it's people that really want you to experience feeling losses. It's like, just because you perceive the situations that happen to you, whether it be in love, whether it be in business, whether it be in life in fucking general, does not mean that I should have to experience those things too. You experience those things because of the ways in which you chose to move. And here you are, it's like here somebody is trying to have you move in the same way in which they move, and because you don't. And this bird is so pretty, y'all. Oh my god, let me see, hold on. Ooh, it's like purple. I don't know if y'all can see it. Look, it's so cute. Dang, I don't know. Okay, but anywho, y'all. And it just kept flying over here. Ah! Ah, shit. God damn it. I'm so damn clumsy. God damn. Y'all, I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know. Just buy my lip gloss, y'all. I don't know. Let me dry these real quick. But it's so crazy because the card that came out was Phoenix, right? And ain't Phoenix a bird? Okay, I'm hearing it's a bird, it's a plane. Some of y'all can be traveling right now. And it's so crazy because I feel like if you are traveling right now, you got somebody here that's like in competition with, as far child, you got people that are in competition as far as like how many places that they can go aside from you. As far as just seeing the world. It's so weird. I don't know what that's about. We're gonna move along, okay? Damn, my freaking cars got wet. Okay, hold on. First off, it's sexual energy here. Speaking of that. It's definitely whatever it is that you got going on in addition to the person that you are, collective. Because let's not get it twisted. Whoever this person is, they really do like you for your character, your way of being, the type, just your energy and your aura within itself, right? But what will win this person over, if or whether you engage with this person or not, what will or what has won this person over is your sexual energy. Because we did get seduction out, right? We definitely got seduction out earlier. Okay? So, boom. The 2 cards that came out, now that I got it cleaned up now, is Phoenix. It says new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, change mind, rise from ashes, okay? So, some of y'all, when it comes to a past energy, y'all could be trying to give a situation a new try. You know? Somebody... the loss of you really impacted someone. All right, so some of y'all, not all of y'all, may be giving that past situation another try based off of whatever the circumstances were. Okay, but with Cupid's arrow, y'all definitely got new love. It says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. So it's going to, again, shocking energy. You got people coming around that feel like they lost out with you, where it's going to be like, what? Like, you may have feel like you lost out on them or whatever. And, you know, they're coming back to you and being like, nah, you know, you was actually somebody worth keeping around. Okay? So that's going to be very shocking for you, because you're going to be like, dang, I fucked that up. Like, ah, shit. You know, whatever. I don't care about it. And then here... Here this person come and it gives you the confirmation that you was looking for, okay? And it tells you everything you need to know as far as moving forward. So let's get some Rebel deck energy, and then we're going to be out of here, y'all. You already know the Rebel deck, okay? It's like that auntie that don't sugarcoat shit. All right, she going to tell you how it is and what it is, hope, and what's up. Okay, I'm hearing fuck. She said fuck her. It will lie to your face. Oh, it don't even say her. That's crazy. Whoever is a feminine energy that operates in this way, y'all really got somebody that's like, yeah, fuck her. Hell no. Whatever's, you know, this loss is, they need to experience this loss. Okay, because it says fuck fear. On God it do. But I totally read that wrong. That's so funny. It says it will lie to your face. Okay, so I feel like you had to go up against a lot of people that, again, really did not want to see you win, collective. And because you had that thought in your mind of knowing that you were around these certain type of people based off of how you know they made you feel intentionally, you still went towards it. You still went towards it. So, like, what's really being shown to your face, because what does it say? It will lie to your face. Yeah, you know, people may say, oh, I'm proud of you and shit like this, but when it comes to showing action of showing that you are proud that somebody is winning, it's different. The energy is totally different. So the words that they speak to you fall on deaf ears. They fall on deaf ears, collective. It says drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. Exactly. It's hard for people to give you props. To say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Despite how I may have wanted things to turn out, I'm glad to see that you are in a better space, that you're winning, that you're doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? A hurt motherfucker ain't gonna be able to do that. They broke your heart. It says fuck them. On God, look. Not only is it a feminine energy where somebody is like, yeah, fuck her. Hell no. They didn't appreciate you anyways. It's like, and also the other people as well that played a part in that shit. So fuck them. They lost. You want a loss. Okay? Take a fucking trip. It says go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. And that just goes to show earlier, like I was saying, like you want to be with people that's doing better than you, because winners want to see winners win. Only losers want to see people that they consider losers stay in the same space. So, Anywho, it says ask an expert. Okay, it says don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So maybe this is somebody that needs to go see the lady. Okay, need to talk about some shit as to why when they see other people winning, it makes them feel a certain type of fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does it make you angry? Why does it make you upset? You know, it's like, it's giving B Simone when she was like, just don't know what it is. Like, your friend was sitting here and got back on their feet. They got back on their feet, bro. And that made you feel away. To feel away about somebody excelling and getting out of dark space that they were vulnerable enough to let you know about shows a lot about you. That shit is weird. You care about this person, you love them. Why you got them so close enough to not be happy for them? That shit is weird as hell. Some of y'all got a lot of friends, or y'all could have had to detach yourself from friends to where, like, really did not compliment your successes. Hell no. Okay, so let's get some. What can my collective expect to come from this situation? Okay. I'm hungry. My stomach is growling. What can my collective expect from this situation? King of Pentacles. Ooh, somebody does not want to lose out on you. Okay, somebody wants to commit. Somebody wants to come in and be loyal. The world. It's like somebody is like, I cannot picture my world without being with collective. I absolutely can't. So I gotta commit. I gotta be loyal. I gotta show up as somebody that they can rely on. Because if I don't, chances are, best believe somebody else will. The Chariot. And they gonna come in determined to do that shit. As soon as they notice a green light, you ain't in no relationship. You ain't tied to nobody. They get to see your character, the type of person that you are. Oh, if it's up, it's stuck. Somebody's like, yeah, you gonna be stuck with me. You gonna be stuck with me. Somebody just really wants you in their world, okay? The Tower. So here's the thing, though. With this person wanting to be this King of Pentacles towards you, whatever it is that they had going on before is going to have to come down. That's going, as far as the things or the people that is going to jeopardize this from happening. So a lot of things are going to be exposed the minute that this person starts to operate in ways of loyalty, right? King of Pentacles is somebody who's loyal, they're reliable. You can count on this person. They have a sense of integrity and morals. They're a provider. So once they got their mindset at the fact that I want to lock in on somebody and I really want to put forth investing in them and what we can build, then that comes with conversations and cutting off and ghosting and shit like that of whoever else was in their world before you that they know is going to cause the issue with you now that this person wants to settle down. Okay, this could be people that they have been with for a long time. They feel like they're entitled to having this commitment with this person, and that's just not how it's gonna go down. Yeah, judgment, because a lot of people gonna be assessing the situation like, okay, let me put the facts down. I've been with you for this long. I went through this with you. I done did this and that, and like, what you mean? I was gonna get right back. Like, it's giving that type of energy. So somebody in this sense can feel as though like they are losing to someone else that came in a shorter amount of time in comparison to them. And they feel a certain type of way about it. That's the Tower moments. That's when you get to really see people's true colors. That's when they no longer have a certain type of accessibility to you. Okay, Page of Pentacles. You learn. You learn. That, and it's giving childish energy too. Like, you see how childish people really tend to be, how low that they will stoop when it comes to you. And this is giving bully type of energy. Like, I don't know why I was getting Hey Arnold with Helga. Meanwhile, these people are really obsessed with you, collective, but they try and play the part as if, ooh, look, the card that was flipped over was what? The Empress. They really obsessed with you. What's at the bottom of the deck? 8 of Cups. And your ass walked away from them because it's like, with the energy that they know that you uphold, you're not afraid to walk away from situations that just don't benefit you. You're growing. If people don't hold themselves in a certain type of manner, then that don't mean that you got to be around. If people want to be childish, that don't mean that you got to be childish right there with them. Leave them to be and do the childish shit that they like to do. With other people, of course. Okay? Page of Swords. Because, listen, as soon as you get up from that table, that's the same type of motherfucker that will sit up and talk about you. Come on. Mad. Upset. Want to argue. Oh, they only won because this, that, and the third. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You done won whatever type of situation they tried to put upon you, and chill. Ooh-wee. 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 Teach your children that L's are included. It's just all in how you look at it, because motherfuckers that feel like they done lost that, they be so much on their high horse to where they feel as though like they can never, I'm hearing damage control. Very controlling. Like, no, I have to win. It must have been something with you. Like, no, that's just, that's impossible. Hell no. Like, listen, it don't matter how long you've been at some shit, doing some shit, knowing some shit, whatever. Listen, you're forever going to be learning. So when it comes to those L's, that is a chance as far as having a learning fucking moment. Hey, Raul. Blessings on blessings. But a lot of y'all have this divine energy. I knew it was a divine one I'm talking about, because listen, even in your sense of losing or looking at it as far as a learning experience, listen, it ain't no sweat from off your shoulders. It ain't no sweat from off your shoulders, collective Seven of Pentacles. How you gonna look at the situation is analyzing it like, okay, I know I invested my time a little bit too much here and there and this and that, and this is how it got me here. Like, all right, let me be a little bit more careful on the shit that I choose to invest in, or the people I choose to let in, or, you know, shit like that. Time is money and money is time, right? We seen clock earlier. 10 of Cups, because you want people that you consider family. You know what I'm saying? 10 of Cups is like that loving family household. You have a sense of emotional intelligence, so you ain't gonna make somebody feel a way in which you wouldn't want to be made felt towards you. Okay? What's after that? 8 of Wands. I feel like you have this certain type of standard, because I see the 10 of Wands and 8 of Wands in the reverse. Even if it comes to the expense of family, you do not mind separating yourself. Because maybe people feel as though we family, so we in close proximity, so I'm going to keep you around close enough to try and make you feel a certain type of way every chance that I can get. And it's like, once you peep game as far as like how people are just so much as far as like wanting to show you like, look, I'm doing better than you. Like, the more you should hold yourself at a more higher standard. Collective. Oh, my mama. Once you start seeing that motherfucker want to prove shit to you, oh, you are somebody. Miss Empress, Mr. Emperor, you're somebody. Because why you got to do all of that to try and make me feel a certain type of way? Okay, 7 of Swords. Why you got to do shit behind the scenes and talk about me? And then, it's all of that, okay? It's all of that, collective. Okay, but listen, I pity the fool I'm hearing. The Fool, it's like, I don't know why it's getting like, you know how you, like somebody acts so tough and they go like that to you. Like, this is how these people are, but they would not fucking bust a grape in a fruit fight, okay? All bark, no bite. Talking all that shit, but then when it comes down to it, it's like, yeah, you missed a step. You should have been quicker than that. You should have really thought this through before you went about talking, doing, or treating me a certain type of way. Because where you thought it was going to be a win by doing all of this, all it did was reveal the type of person that you are. So yeah, you did win. You did win. As far as showing up as your true, authentic self, you did win. So why you mad because you won from being you? That's what it's given. How you mad? You won. You wanted people to know who you were. And they do now. Okay, so let's get some spirit messages and then we out of here, y'all. It's a lot of foot and mouths right now. Because these are people that's like, watch me win and then see how collective act. And it's like, you still show up loving, caring, and stuff like that. And it's like, so where is the part where you said that this was going to happen? Okay. You are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, carry on. Okay? It's making me think of that Beyonce song when she was like, carry on, pussy on fleek. Okay, collective. Listen, do not allow these people that are projecting where they in their heart see that you could be, make you feel like you are behind. Take that as a sense of being flattered. Like, you know what, that is great. I appreciate the fact that you see me in that light. Or even if you don't think of yourself in a way that makes people perceive you a certain type of way, that's because they think highly of you. They want you to stretch your shit in the way in which they trying to push it onto you to make you feel like that's what you're doing when you're not. Listen, they're not verbally saying it, but self-conscious, it's given like underliningly they are. It's like reading between the lines, collective. Okay. So listen, when people feel as though like, oh, you should have been did this and did that, like, you know what, I appreciate for you seeing that in me. I do. But if it's for me, it will be for me. You know what I'm saying? Keep praying on me in that sense, okay? Keep praying on me in that sense, if you truthfully mean it, okay? It's the self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate, listen to your favorite music, whatever you enjoy most. Do that today, okay, collective? So listen, if you like to watch movies, you ain't been out to the movies in a long time, go ahead and go treat yourself to a movie. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go out and grab something to eat and you just don't want to get something that's just on the go, then go and sit at a table and enjoy yourself and go get you something. You know what I'm saying? If all you want to do is just chill, put your phone on do not disturb and not talk to nobody, then go ahead and do that. Don't make anybody feel as though you need to be doing or feeling the way in which that you need to be doing those things in. Because what did it say? Self-awareness is key. You know yourself. You know what you need. So don't let other people force these type of feelings that they feel in their heart that you need to have that you don't have. Okay? Because sometimes that's merely people that see that you are at a certain type of peace within a certain situation. And because maybe they're not, they want you to feel that same sense of uncertainty within yourself. Don't let that shit happen. Okay? It says, learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. Exactly. Don't let people push their own emotions onto you, collective. However you want to ride the wave. I'm hearing rod wave. That's so funny. That's one of my niece's favorite artists, both of them. They love the Sarah wave. But and he is a very like emotional artist, right? So it's like, don't let people push your emotions to feel a certain type of way that you may not be ready to feel. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever it is that you got going on, you handle that. But you trying to get it out of me, you need to get it out of you. Okay? You need, it's given. You remember that dude, you remember that one dude that was talking to that one lady that was walking down the street. She had the lavender on. He was like, "Oh, it's coming out of her. It's coming out of her with your lavender." He said, "Hundred some of them." That shit is so fucking funny. She was so pissed, y'all. Somebody be so serious. Like, they want you to really be upset, mad, and angry when they win. But the fact that you be smiling, laughing, and being like, hip-de-doo, I'm so happy for you, that pisses them off. That they really want, because that's how they feel when you win. Do you see the sense of projection? That's how they feel. So because you give them a total different opposite like reaction, it's hard for them to really like move with you in the way in which they want to. Okay, it says perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Okay, so again, collective, like, just don't let these people, the hell, don't let these people feel as though like you're supposed to do things on a time limit. Okay, we all go through things in life. Sometimes we got to take a break from our goals and our dreams to focus on our mental, to focus on our health, to focus on our emotions, to focus on our fucking finances. And that's okay. Understand when that season is for you. And it's so crazy because like when it's not your season and you are very aware of that, like people feel like you done fell off. Like that's just the end of that's how it's going to forever be. And it's just like, no. You are learning how to adapt to the certain type of changes that Big G is causing in your life, because aside from just life itself and our purpose, you know what I'm saying? We go through things with our friends. We go through things with our families. We go through things with our jobs. We go through things with ourselves. Okay, so we not always going to be on one accord in every fucking corner of our life. If so, you a motherfucking robot, bitch. Okay, match the images of all the bicycles. Cause they don't know. How you asking me if I'm a robot? Says the phone. Oh my God, collective. But listen, you're exactly where you need to be. Don't let people feel as though that they won in some type of aspect in life makes you feel like you're behind. You are on course. You are on course. It's making me think of Friday when he was like, you win some, but you lose some. But you learn to fight for another day. Somebody could like Reese's. What's his name? Reese Witherspoon. Somebody could like Reese's. Okay. Somebody could used to like to watch Recess. Remember that old school cartoon Recess? Somebody could have liked to watch that. That used to be my cartoon too, y'all. And Wild Thornberries. Oh God, I used to love Darwin. And it's so funny because when my niece used to have locks, we used to laugh because like, she's always hopping around because she's into gymnastics and stuff. So like she's always hopping around doing flips and then anytime and anywhere she is doing them. So I was laughing with my sister. I was like, she reminded me of when her locks used to be wild and stuff. I was like, she reminded me of Derwin. They'd be like, listen, if you know, you know. If you look up the Wild Thornberries, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. Derwin. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. But anywho, y'all, some of y'all can have kids that's into gymnastics, or you can be into gymnastics or just flipping, or I don't know. Child. It says focus your mindset on God, because where my mind was going with that flexibility, it was totally left. So that's funny that the bottom of the deck said focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. Okay, the world is your oyster. Elevate your thought patterns so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. Okay, so don't let these people collective make you feel as though they about to trick you out your spot. Feel as though, oh, you took that L, so ain't nothing else gonna come from this. Like, baby, listen. I'm hearing I done been kicked out of better places. Okay, it's given like you can't sit with us, and it's like cool. I never had a name at this table, anyways. The fuck did you think? You want to further inform me as far as the invitation that I know that I've never received. Thank you. What you want? What, you want a cookie for telling me that I'm not invited to something that I never got anticipated to? That's what it's given. Like somebody wants you to like operate in a way of feeling that L. And it's like, well, I don't. What's that? New York can be significant. You know, she was like, she's like, want me to be mad? I'm not. Or something like that. You don't give a damn how people try and make you feel collective based off of whether you win or lose. Okay? Because once you discovered the L's and you have established or seen the ways in which people treat you. No, once you discover your wins, once you seen how people treated you with your wins, you already knew that it was gonna be that same energy when it came to your L's. Because even with people that really care about you and your L's, they're going to be there to uplift you, care about you, support you, speak life into you, and let you know that this is not the end. This is just a lesson. They're going to redirect you, baby. Okay? So, I love y'all, collective. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know me, your girl is dropping the tea. And when it's hot, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.